Hello, my pre-calculus student. In this video, we are going to write equation of the form y equal a sine of bx or y equal a cosine of bx for each of the given graph. So let's start with the first graph here. You can see right here that we see there are three y values. Y equal 0, y equal 3, and y equal 0. And we know that for this kind of graph, the complete pattern for sine or cosine must have five y values. So if we're missing two more y values, we can predict what happened to the graph right here. It will be so the graph will end at 4 pi, and my two missing y value be y equal -3 and y equal 0. So therefore the periods of the graph will be 4 pi. So since the graph have the y-intercept is 0, so this will be the graph of sine. So only y equal a sine of bx, and we can see right here that the pattern starts from y equal 0 to y equal maximum, so there's no reflection. So in this case, we can conclude right away that our a is 3. Now we just have to find b. So to find b, we are going to use the period. So since the period, the formula is 2 pi over b, and b in this case will be a positive number, so we don't have to put the absolute. So we substitute the period for 4 pi equal 2 pi divided by b. We solve for b, so b equal 2 pi divided by 4 pi, reduce the fraction, so we have 2 over 4 or 1/2. So therefore our equation will be y equal 3 times sine 1/2 of x. So if you go to your answer choice, that will be the answer 8. Now let's look at the next graph. So here you can see that we only see 3 y value again, y equals 0, y equal -5, and y equals 0. So we only see 3 y values. So we're missing 2 more, because for the graph of sine or cosine, it must have a pattern of 5 y value. So you can repeat, you can kind of predict that the other 2 y value will be y equal maximum. So of course my graph is not good, but y equal 5 here, and then right here be y equals 0, and it will end at 4 pi. Okay. So therefore the period is 4 pi. So again, since the y-intercept is 0, so this is the sine of x. So y equals sine of bx. However, since the second y value after y equals 0 will be y equal minimum, so this is a reflection of the sine graph across the x-axis. then a is less than 0. So therefore, our y minimum is -5, so be -5 sine. So now we just have to find b. So to find b, we're using the formula period equal 2 pi divided by b. So we substitute the period for 4 pi. So 4 pi equal 2 pi divided by b. We solve for b. So b equal 2 pi divided by 4 pi, reduce the fraction, so b equal 1/2. So therefore, substitute b for 1/2. So therefore, the equation for the graph y equal -5 times sine 1/2 of x. Now let's look at the third graph here. So first you can see that you have the y-intercept is not 0, the y-intercept is 5, so y equal 5, and then you have y equal 0, and that's all you can see from the graph. But you can know, but by default we know that for a period of sine or cosine graph, it must have 5 y values. So we're missing three more y values. So we need to think about this. Okay. So the next one should be because the shape of the graph looks like the letter V. So for the first 2 points of the graph, this is 1/4 of our period. So this is 3 pi over 2. So the next one will be 3 pi over 2 plus 3 pi over 2 will be 6 pi over 2. Okay, so I'm thinking about this is 6 pi over 2. It's just a prediction. So therefore, the point right here will be y equal -5. And then 6 pi over 2 plus another 3 pi over 2 will be 9 pi over 2. So at 9 pi over 2, the graph come up, so right here will be y equals 0. And then 9 pi over 2 plus another 3 pi over 2 will be 12 pi over 2. And that's it where the graph come up. I cannot write, but you can see it here. So right here your y will equal 5. So now we can see right here that we have the 5 y value y star from the maximum y equal 5, y equal 0, y equal -5, y equal 0, and y equal 5. So this is the graph of cosine because the y-intercept is the y maximum. So therefore the equation is y equal a cosine of bx. Now we know that the graph of cosine start with y maximum, so there's no reflection in this case, so a is still 5 cosine. Now we have to find the b. So to find b, we use the formula period equal 2 pi divided by b. So the period in this case will be 12 pi over 2 equal 2 pi divided by b. And 12 pi over 2 you can reduce, that will give you 6 pi equal 2 pi over b. You solve for b, so b equal 2 pi divided by 6 pi, or reduce the fraction, so that will give you 1/3. So your equation will be 5 times 1/3, 5 times cosine of 1/3 x. So you can see, compare the answer right here, so this will be the answer B. So let's write down the summary for this video. So summary, In this video we learned how to write an equation the form y equal a sin bx or y equal a cosine bx for a given graph. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.